Okay, YouTube family, this is what I do as far as setting up this here BBQ concrete pit. I got a total of 18 cinder blocks, okay? And in the cinder blocks, how it's set up, I got 6 cinder blocks in the back. Then on each side, I have 3 cinder blocks stacked up on each side. And then in the front, I'm gonna have another 6. And how I get it started as far as getting the fire built up, I use heavy duty aluminum foil at the bottom. It all depends on your own setup around your yard. If you have, just digging in, if you just want to build this on top of dirt, you might have to dig like some space out and then place your cinder blocks or whatever the case may be. But since I got concrete, this is how I set mine up. So I got heavy duty aluminum foil at the bottom. And then when I build my fire, I use one of these little carton things. I got this from my job, and these came out of a case of oil filters. So I found out that these things work kind of good as far as stacking up your charcoal. Now I went online because I heard that Kingsford had the same thing on their line, online, as far as selling these little cardboard things to where you can stack your charcoal up with. But I said, well, since I can get them for free, why not use them? So that's what I'm doing. I'm using them. Now I don't use lighter fluid, but I use electric starter. So I never cook with lighter fluid. I don't like the taste of it, but I always use electric starter to start my flames. All right, so with that, I use oak wood. And if I have access to like any apple wood, I will use it, but my wood of preference for right now will be oak wood. So I use these little pieces as kindling wood to start. So I stack these up around it. And once I got these little kindlings stacked up around that, I got 2 nice sized pieces of oak. I will just place these in here, as so. You might say that's a lot of wood, but I let it burn for at least a good hour before I start cooking on it. So here we got our wood stack. So the next thing I'll do is I'll take the electric cord, plug her up, and from there, I let her burn. All right, once she gets started, I'll start stacking my cinder blocks up, and from there, I'll show you what I do next. All right, as you can see, my fire is burning. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the blocks and put it down on the edges. After I move out, take that starter out. Mind you now, I never break these cinder blocks down. So with that heat building up, you might see every little critter run from up under these cinder blocks. But that's cool and all. We still doing our thing. But definitely we're gonna have a good time grilling, y'all. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm about to do next, okay? So I'm gonna unplug my electric starter since I got a good fire building up. All right, get that back in there. Now, I'm gonna take the cinder block, close this gap up, try to get it even as possible, okay? And then I'm gonna take this one and stack it there. So already we got number 3 cinder block up. Then I'm gonna take number 4 cinder block. Put that there. And here's the grate. I'm gonna let this grate heat up. And once this grate heats up pretty good, I'm gonna clean it Then I'm gonna take number 5 cinder block, stack it. And I'm gonna take number 6 cinder block and stack it. So basically, that's almost the completion. These are little heat shields right here that I'm experimenting with later on down the road, just to see how they might work in later future cooks. And the last thing that I do is I take this here steel top and I cover that up just to hold the heat and so that I can get some smoke on the meat. All right. So if you don't have a steel top, what you could do, you could take some plywood, wrap it up in heavy duty aluminum foil, and use that to place on top of your pit. And I'm pretty sure that would work without question. And there's one more thing that I might end up doing that I can show you guys, is that I had a gas grill that I just trashed, but I kept the grates. I'm thinking about just putting these grates on top like this. And then what I could do is just grill on top of that, because the flames and stuff with that high heat, it'll reach up there to the top, and I could also get a good grill on top of that if I want to leave the pit wide open. All right, so this is my barbecue pit. Oh, and how I keep temperature of the pit, I use this here thermometer, and it works good. It's accurate. It'll let me know at first when the heat hit 500, but I want that 325 degree range. That's when I start putting my food on. All right, with this one. But another thing that I'm gonna do is I got another temp gauge that I'm gonna drill a hole on top of that chrome top, the steel top, and I'm gonna place this right on top of it, because I can just sit that right on top, and then this will give me an accurate read of the pit also with the top on it, so that way I can know exactly how hot that grill is or the pit is on the inside. So that's my setup, and be looking forward to other future cooks with this. So since I got it lit today, I'm definitely gonna put something on it. But I thank you for checking out Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Oh, but before you leave, let me show you how this look on the inside real quick. Let me move this over just to show you how it looks on the inside. Take these off. See if you guys can see it. But that's how it looks on the inside. All right, so it will contain heat for a long time. At least I can get about a good six hour burn out of this here pit, and I'm good to go there. So all in all, it's about 18 blocks. That's 6 on the front, 6 on the back, 3 on each side. And then I have a grate. It all depends on what kind of grate you use, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, this is how I construct the pit. So thank you for checking out Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Like always, love and not hate. And please go check out Miss Carly's Spice channel. She's an awesome woman. She could cook her tail off. And whatever you do, say hey to Smarty Pants. And we thank you and be blessed. I wanted you guys to see this because I just finished cooking these pork steaks and the pork chops on here along with the hamburgers and hot dogs. I just put this here thermometer on this top, and look where it's reading at right now. I didn't add no wood to this. You understand what I'm saying? And I haven't even cooked on this thing within an hour and so, and look what the temperature is still holding at. I didn't even have to add no wood to this or nothing. And it's still holding temp at 250. Tell me this isn't a good smoker. I just added this thermometer on top of it, and I didn't add no wood to this, y'all. And I just got through cooking those pork steaks on it, along with the hamburgers and hot dogs. And the way that this thing is still heated up, I could go ahead and cook at least for about a good 2 to 3 more hours at the most. All right, this is Ray Mack. Thanks for checking me out. Peace.